the principal, our teachers here present, our invited guests, distinguished members of the 88 sets, our lovely students, all protocols duly observed. It is with pleasure and honor that I stand here today and welcome every one of us to this historic celebration of life. ODS has done a lot to impact meaningful goods into our lives. We can obviously say that indeed ODS laid a good foundation for the successes that we are all experiencing today. It was a meaningful time we spent here. After 35 years of leaving this school, we did it worthwhile to come back and give to the community that has blessed us so much. And in this, we were able to revamp one of the long tennis courts in the school. The project which cost about 5 million, and in addition, 1 million to finish it up to meet this event. You may wonder why we went ahead to do this. We obviously believe that sport is one of the ways that helps to improve our health, mentally and physically. We believe that all work without play makes gap in the world. So we believe that investing into sports facility we engage our young ones and keep them busy developing their mental health and also capacity to be the best that God has designed them to be. We, the set of 1988, believe fit that we should come back and give praise to God and to appreciate the community that has blessed us. I want to say a big thank you to the management who gave us the support to make this happen. It's a different thing for us to have intention to be a blessing, and it's another thing for the management to give us the support. This reminds me of the popular act that we are experiencing in our nation today. When you want to repair a road, the authorities will tell you you must bring money before you repair the road. If you want to create a road, the government sometimes will even tell you, you can't create, you can't bring the money. We will do it. But the management of ODS did not ask us to go and bring the money. They gave us the support. They gave us everything. Please put your hands together for the management of ODS. Honestly, I personally can testify. I've been the CDA chairman of a community. So I know how difficult it is for you to bring development into any community. But ODS management have not made it difficult for us. They have supported us. Honestly, sirs and ma'am, we've seen a lot that we will do. And myself and my colleague will discuss this throughout the night. We will be back. We are not ending it now. There's so much we're still going to do. And we pray that God will give us all the enablement so that we can be able to do what God has made in our hearts. Please, a round of applause for you, please. It was a good thing when we wanted this idea that we need to come back to ODS. But at some point, it was almost turning to a sad event for us. Why? Because we were just taking stock. And suddenly, it was dawned on us that quite a number of our mates have gone to beyond to be with their maker. So this speech will not be complete this morning without us offering a minute silence for the departed soul. Can we please rise to our feet as we observe this 1 minute silence? Please, I want all the children to stay wherever they are now. Please stay wherever you are and let us observe real quietness. Fall down, you will hear the sound. Everybody quiet, please. 1 minute silence and 1 minute indeed. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. You can have your seats. Once again, I want to say all our teachers represented here, the principals of both the junior schools and the senior school, and our teachers want to say thank you very much for coming. We do not take it for granted. And I want to say thank you to our dear principal. I remember Baba Rob Shine said, "Tire! Fashion! I will tell your daddy for you." Thank you very much. We still have a lot to do here today. We want to please meet with our students to please be quiet so that we can enjoy all the proceeding. Once again, thank you for coming and God bless you. Thank you, Fashola. Please sit down together for him. He's been warning me that he asked me to meet down here today, and he was almost doing it. What can I do for you? I will speak like that, my madam, and say, did I offend you? I will report you to Baba Fashola. Okay, thank you very much. Please let's put down together for him. See, that's the spirit. That is the spirit. We grew up to be disciplined. So once in a while, we have to demonstrate it. He almost went on his knees, and it was so difficult to pray God because of his. He was a full prefect. He was a detail, not only was from us today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. To spice this event a little bit, because this, if I say 10 minutes, my 10 minutes is my 10 minutes, just like Fashola did. He's the first person that actually, in fact, he walked to the time. He made sure 1 minute was 1 minute silence, and it was obeyed. So if I say 5 minutes, please, my 5 minutes is my 5 minutes. So we are going to welcome from school dancing troupe. Please step forward. 5 minutes, please. Then we'll start our lecture. Thank you very much. Please, 5 minutes. Thank you very much. You want to be time?
Check in 1988 set, presented by Tayo Fashola. He said, they have done so much for the alma mater, but it's not enough. We should expect more developer projects as Pagamas do. And I want to say this school has been so lucky. I think this is the only school that has about 3 or 4 big halls. That is a feat by any school around this place. We have this, we have the Lotto Hall, and we have one very big one down there. So the projects are coming in, they will continue to come in. We thank you very much for the little you have been able to do for your alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now invite worthy academicians and accomplished achievers in their chosen fields of human endeavors. Men and women from the ivory towers who have spent many years in service to humanity. They are role models, academic potentials, respected, convicted, valued, and cherished personalities. They are inimitable academics and prodigious speakers. As I invite Professor Nasman Tony, frankly, my colleague, to please be on our seat, to be on our feet when I read the citation. Please, with all respect, Madam Ma, just be on your feet as I read your citation before you deliver your lecture. Professor Nasma Tori Surajudin Bakede is a distinguished academic and professional in electrical and electronics engineering at the University of Ilorin, holds a PhD from the University of Liverpool. Specializing in telecommunications. She is also an alumni of a grammar school and was the head girl for 2 consecutive years between 1989 and 1990 graduating class. She has authored over 70 papers, secured research grants, and excelled in various leadership roles. Professor Surajudin Bakede is an active member of engineering bodies globally and locally, contributing significantly to curriculum development, accreditation, and evaluation committees. Additionally, she serves her community through various organizations and is the chairperson of several committees at both the university and faculty levels. A committed advocate for education. She advises student bodies and is the chief of a foundation supporting widows and orphans. Married with 3 children, she continues to make impactful contributions to the academia, engineering, and community service. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to us this wonderful Nigerian, this wonderful students of Abraham School, Professor Nasma Toyin. Surajudin Bakede, thank you very much for your welcome. Please, for each guest lecturer, we have only 10 minutes for us. 10 minutes for us. Thank you very much for timing you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator, sir. I want to start by greeting my former principal, Alaji, with respect, Komiaro Shai. Good afternoon, sir. I greet our other fathers on the high table and our mothers good afternoon, and our mothers. I greet my erudite senior colleague, Professor Ujaya. You are welcome, sir. I want to say I'm happy to be home among my seniors. Thank you very much for finding me worthy to be in your midst today. I have a nostalgia feelings being among you again. I can remember some faces, I can't remember some. I'm still in touch with a few, but I can remember some, even by name. Sometimes I might not be able to place the face. Please forgive me if I can't recognize you by name. We thank Almighty Allah for allowing our paths to cross in this school, highly profile. I'm a proud alumnus of our grammar school. Even though maybe I should start my lecture so that the children will learn from it by telling them a bit of the story of my life. I started my secondary education from St. Clair's Anglican Girls Grammar School in 1983. When I started, because my parents were teachers, they were expecting so much from me. But you know, when you get into school, you can become playful, you can derail. It happened to me. I was more interested in gymnastics and playing and all those stuff. I scored 52% in mathematics. And my parents, you all know my mom, said that is not acceptable. I didn't fail, but I was made to come to our grammar school to do a qualifying exam, which I still did not fail, but they were not satisfied with my performance. They made me to repeat Form 2 then. I repeated Form 2 just because I was not doing very well in mathematics. I give glory and thanks to Allah that I accepted. Though, reluctantly, of course you know, but we children of those days are not like our children now, that they can stand before us and say, I need you fair, I must go. I dare not. I accepted, and they gave me enabling environment to improve on my mathematics. And I became so good when I came to our grammar school that I scored 98% in further mathematics. In additional mathematics, as we used to call it then. Mr. Abolari was our further maths teacher, additional maths teacher then. So I put my all in it. And then because my performance became very good, all they were interested in was that I should do medicine. But they didn't know that they put my leg on a path that my destiny is made up of. Because I know if I'm in medicine, I will not succeed like this. It's not a lie. Medicine is not for me. Because I cannot sit down and read biology like my colleagues used to do. But mathematics, I can lie down on the bed and solve problems in maths and physics easily. It was effortless. So that is why when I got into Unilorin, I told my father that I'm not doing medicine, I want to go for engineering. And he said no problem. He gave me their blessings. And that is what led to me becoming a professor of electrical and electronic engineering today. To the glory of Almighty Allah. I appreciate Mr. Abdulmajid Ibikunle, who gave me the invitation to be here, but I learned that due to work exigencies, he cannot be here with us right now. I was actually expecting, because I sent my slides to them, it would have been very pictorial if we had slides. I actually prepared my slides, and I would have loved to have it on a projector for the children to see. But I will try as much as possible not to make it an academic paper so that the message will really be passed on. So like I said the other time, children, mathematics is the bedrock of any profession. Even if you want to sing, Even if you want to come into Illinois or any other institution to do performing arts, if you don't pass your mathematics, you cannot get admission. You will not be admitted. Mathematics is simple. All you need to do is be consistent in working it. Be consistent in solving problems. They always say that it's possible to score 100% in mathematics, but it's very uncommon to do that in English, because there is no way. Even if it is a dot, they will say it's missing. But mathematics, as long as you get the steps and you get the answer right, you get all your scores awarded. And related technologies are shaping the future of work. A career guide for students and their parents. I'm happy. Do we have parents among us? Yes. Well, I'm sorry. When I say parents, I'm talking about parents of our little ones that are here. Yes, we are all parents. So, like I said the other time, I'm a telecommunication engineer. I'm a girl child education advocate. I'm a girl child education advocate because I know that we have so many potentials in our girls, and they need lots of encouragement and support to be able to do well in whatever profession. So the content of my presentation is AI related technologies overview. Because they gave me 10 minutes, I'm going to just rush through. AI, what is artificial intelligence? Most of you will have been watching TV, Glo and MTN. You know that advert that you watch, that you see a bride that is abroad, and you see the husband here with the parents, and then when it is time to take picture, you just see the bride beside the husband as if they are together. That is artificial intelligence at work. If you have been to all those game stations where you are able to put on a goggle to be able to do like you are playing green PlayStation and all those stuff, and then it makes you look as if you are inside that game, it will take you to another level. That is artificial intelligence at work. Artificial intelligence has been doing lots of things these days. You have you heard about the vehicles that drive itself? That is artificial intelligence at work. Have you heard about you can be at work and be able to remote control your appliances from wherever you are? That is artificial intelligence at work. So what we are here today to tell you is that whatever profession you want to go into, you must get used to, including our parents, even those that are working. You need to reskill yourself, you need to re-educate yourself to be able to fit in, because before you know it, you might become obsolete. That your knowledge might not be needed anymore. So for you to fit in, for you to be able to meet the demands of the future, we must all start now. Artificial intelligence is when you have we are trying to use machine simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. It is the forefront of the fourth industrial revolution. That's where we are now. You know, we have Stone Age, third generation and all those stuff, but now we are in the fourth industrial revolution where so many things are being automated. This revolution is set to redefine our understanding and engagement with culture, history and creativity. So what this is telling you is that artificial intelligence is not all about science and technology only. Even in arts, in music, you find artificial intelligence being put into use, and the output is awesome. For students, understanding these changes is crucial. for making informed career decisions. For our parents, because we play a pivotal role in guiding our children through this evolving landscape, we must offer support and advice in navigating future career paths. So we have so many subsets of artificial intelligence, such as machine learning, which involves the use of algorithms to enable machines to learn data and improve their performance over time without being explicitly programmed. We have deep learning, we have natural language processing, we have robotics. You've all seen maybe in WhatsApp or YouTube or any other social media handles. You've seen where you have robots serving people in restaurants. Even this is no more 2 years ago or so. You normally see it, say in China, in US, but we have it in Nigeria now. You can get to an hotel and not meet anybody. All you need to do is just press some buttons and your needs will be taken care of, because we have robots at work. Then we have computer vision. So I have a picture of so many subset of artificial intelligence, where we say it helps with decision making in expert systems, machine vision, speech recognition. You can have a device whereby it is programmed such that even if you want to open your door, it is only your voice that it will listen to, you will hear and be able to program and open your door. If there any other voice that is not programmed inside that device, the door will not be opened. It is being used for so many other things. We have facial recognition, autonomous vehicles, personalized shopping, and then smart farming. Artificial intelligence is helping us with all this. So we have different applications of where artificial intelligence is obtainable and useful. In healthcare, in education, in transportation, in customer service, in finance, entertainment, cyber security, and environmental conservation. All this, artificial intelligence can be put to use to enable us get the required results and to maximize our output. So, I will mention the subset of artificial intelligence and the areas where they are applicable. So, from all those areas you mentioned, medicine is also inclusive. There is hardly any aspect where artificial intelligence cannot be put to use. So that means whatever course we want to do, we are telling you, you will need to have knowledge of artificial intelligence. The impact of artificial intelligence on work and industries is enormous. It cannot be overemphasized. It is being used in automation of tasks. It is being used, the skill demand, there is a shift in skill demand now, whereby while some traditional roles are diminishing, new positions requiring AI-related skills are emerging, creating a demand for data analysts, artificial intelligence specialists, and tech-savvy professionals. Also, job role evolution. Roles that involve repetitive or rule-based tasks are being replaced or augmented by AI-driven systems. This necessitates upskilling or reskilling for individuals in those affected job sectors. There is also augmented decision making. There is economic restructuring, global workforce dynamics. I've mentioned upskilling and reskilling initiatives. Those are the places and the ways and manners by which artificial intelligence is having impact. The same thing in industries. There are so many which are listed here. In industries, because when artificial intelligence is being applied, you efficiency and productivity. You also have customer experience improvements. There's no way you will use artificial intelligence and your customer will not be well served and taken care of. You will have data-driven decision making. Your decision will be based on data. Financial sector advancement is also there. We have transportation revolution. I mentioned to you the other time that we have self-drive cars. We have energy sector optimization and so forth. So, having said this, that means there are some skills that are needed for you to be relevant, for you to be able to take part, for you to be able to implement or apply artificial intelligence in your day-to-day jobs. So what are those skills? I'm going to list them now. So we have technical proficiency. You must be technically proficient. You need data literacy. You need to have programming skills. Those are the skills that you need. You also need critical thinking and problem solving skill. You must be able to think critically on how to solve some problems. And saying that means you need analytical thinking to be able to get to dissect complex problems for meaningful conclusions. Creativity and innovation. Thinking innovatively, especially in applying AI, that's artificial intelligence, unconventionally or in new fields. Innovation mindset. Embracing new concepts. Fostering an environment for out-of-the-box thinking. They will tell you, move out of your comfort area, think out of the box. It's some effort. It is not, how do I say it? It is not business as usual. Things are changing, things have changed and it will continue to change. So you need to move with that. The other one, number 4, is adaptability and continuous learning. You must be able to adapt and know that learning must not stop. In this age of artificial intelligence, it is a dynamic field and it changes from time to time because researchers are not resting on our house. They are making more discovery, improving on the previous ones. And then you have communication skills. You know, my students, they normally think if you are an engineer, you don't need to have communication skills because they believe all you need to know is math, be able to solve problems, carry out design and so on. But it is incorporated into our curriculum that you need communication skills. If you are good at a job and you are not able to present it well to the stakeholders that will give it to you, you are nowhere to be found. They cannot agree with you unless you are able to communicate well. Ethics and emotional intelligence. There is ethical understanding must be in place. You must recognize and ensure responsible AI use by addressing ethical implications in development and applications. There are as good as artificial intelligence is, it has its challenges, its advantages. So we are calling your attention that one needs to be mindful of that. And then emotional intelligence, empathy, understanding human needs, and prioritizing human-centric design in AI solution is very germane. So if you are able to get all those skills, what are the places where you can work? What are those career opportunities that are available for you? We say you can be AI scientist or researcher. You can be an AI engineer. I'm an electrical and electronics engineer, but artificial intelligence is an aspect of our profession. I've used artificial intelligence to build some devices. In fact, I'll be traveling to Morocco early next year to present at a conference, a symposium, fully funded using artificial intelligence. So it is not about how you were taught. Artificial intelligence was not available when I graduated in 1998. It wasn't, but you need to move with time. So you can be data scientist or data analyst. You can be a software developer. This is even being done, and you can do that in the corner of your bedroom these days. Artificial intelligence has made it so simple such that you don't need to be in your office to get work done, and your employers can still monitor you real time. There are ways to get that done. Then we have AI in healthcare. Very well. We have in business and finance. In business, AI business strategists, you really want to guide businesses in leveraging AI for strategic decision making and operations organizations. You can be a financial analyst with AI, which applies AI in financial modeling, risk assessment, and algorithmic trading. AI in robotics and automation. You can be a robotic engineer or automation specialist. I mentioned the other time, the ethics and policy are also part of AI. So you can be specialist in that area. So you can be AI ethics consultant or AI policy analyst. So, having said this, we have career pathways. You can be in education, a certification. I thought our moderator would give me 5 minutes for it. He just said time up. Respectfully, sir, you should have given me notice that I have few minutes to do. I will round up, sir. So we have education, practical experience, certification, and continuing learning. Preparing for AI, for a career in AI, it implies that you must. It's not compulsory that you must do science. That's what I told you the other time. Even if you are in arts or commercial, you can still be an AI person. And we are so blessed in Ofa. You know why? We have one innovation hub. They always advertise, and we even have sometimes they sponsor some children to come there during holiday. When you have such opportunities, don't miss it. What they are doing there is related, is AI based, and you will learn a lot. So you do that, you get your degree in either computer science, data science, mathematics, robotics, and so on. You must gain practical experience by going for internship, going for side work. On the job hands-on experience also really matters, because AI is not an abstract thing. It's something that you need to apply and you need to see it functioning. Functional one, that you are able to use AI to solve a problem. So that is what you need. I want to round up with parental guidance and support. Parents act as crucial influencers and mentors guiding their children in navigating the complexities of career choices, particularly in the evolving landscape of AI and technology. I want to just use this opportunity to appeal to our parents. Don't force your children to go for any course. Don't say because you are a doctor, you want a doctor. Don't say because you are an engineer, one of your children will also be an engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm not forcing engineering on any of my children. My first girl has even told us right from start, engineering is not our thing, and it's not. So don't force them. The reason is when you force them, when they get to the field, when they get to classroom, that becomes miserable. I've had issues when I was head of department of electrical and electronics engineering, where children will come and say, I want to drop out. I'm no more interested. Some of them will say, I just want to have this degree because of my mother. because that is what my father wants. They will not have life fulfillment. Guide them, know their strengths. Sometimes you think being a doctor or an engineer is the ticket to be successful in life. Have you seen where our former VC, Professor Isaac Olanrewaju Oloyede, is today? He's one of my mentors and is somebody I respect so much because he did Arabic, and sometimes you think ọmọ kéwú kí ló fẹ́ dà nǹkan tí so many people ò dà tí ò sì lè dà láyé. Any admission into Unilorin, and when parents are complaining course don form on the shoulder, mama sọ fún wọn pé you know what you need to do, just encourage your children to succeed. Tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá ni wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n bá succeed rí pé wọ́n ń ṣe Yorùbá ní US ní tí wọ́n ń wá Yorùbá experts at UN level. Tó bá jẹ́ French, whatever course your child go be, please encourage them and give them all the support that they need. I will not read anymore because Oga will collect the microphone from me. I ended my talk by saying, if you don't know it, if you don't know how to use it, you will just be making efforts. There was a ladder, there was a man climbing on the ladder. He was actually climbing on so many ladders placed horizontally, almost in 100, to be able to see the other fence, the other side of the fence. Because he doesn't know that he's supposed to raise the ladder vertically, but he placed so many of them and stepped on it. He can even break those ladders in that process. So that means what? You must learn to use AI to be able to survive in this economy. Thank you very much.
Please, round of applause for this wonderful woman. You know, these people from the Ivory Tower, they deserve to be treated with care. About it, I couldn't come closer because I was embarrassed here. I was looking for every tactics, and the organizers were my neck. Why don't you ask this woman? It's time. So I advised them, it's okay, like I always do. Time up. But I didn't expect her to pronounce it. I thought she'd just look at it and go and she announced it. Please once again, let's put our hands for her. Professor Desmond is a validation of the emergency thesis of what a man can do, a woman can do even better. Please let's put our hands together for her. Students of our grammar school, are you ready to be like her? Are you ready to be like her? She's a role model. You know, the other time when I started this particular program, I was advising our school administrators. This demarcation of somebody is in science, somebody is in Abstract, somebody is at 2, should be discouraged. Because somebody you are confining to 1E or 1D, you are already discouraging the person that you can't make it. But it's not like that. People who have preference, who have bias in humanities, also students. Like this happened today, probably if you ask him to add 5 or 7, probably he will not get it. We are not equally talented. Mathematics, read so many students are there. People like me, mathematics. You want to kill me? What do with mathematics? During our set, the principal tried for us, instead of mathematics, he brought in accounting. I said, anything mathematics, I don't want it. When I got to Paratech, I chose economics as part of my subjects. They brought in mathematics, I refused to go to lecture again. So I graduated with only 2 subjects. Latifa Mimi today is Minister of Justice because he read history, literature, government, and so on and so forth. So like he said, you don't have to be a doctor before you can succeed in life. Everybody can succeed in whatever trade he chooses. Thank you very much for welcome to once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst a royal father. A royal father, 1988 set. It is not common to have sets who produce KPCs. Apart from 1973 sets, they also have Oludoku of Odoku as a KPC. But today, we have in our list Oba Dr. Abdulganiyu Olarewaju, Oninoja of Imagaland. Please, let's stand up to say Kábíyèsí o. Let's say Kábíyèsí o. Let's say Kábíyèsí o. Thank you very much. But that doesn't mean if he has a nickname, you can address his nickname. Today is a leveler. If you want nickname, Kábíyèsí kan. The Olórí of Fira is also here. Where are you? Where is she? Where is she? And I'm going to say Kábíyèsí fún wọn náà. And I'm going to say Kábíyèsí o. And I'm going to say Kábíyèsí o. Kábíyèsí Onira is my good father. In fact, no, there's no function we organize in South University that Baba will not come. Very soon we are going to organize our meeting convocation ceremony. We are giving him. Well, I was still on Oba Dr. Abdulganiyu Olarewaju. I don't know your nickname. I will have mentioned your nickname. Because Odoku, when he was in school, we call him Odokwe. So that day I was there, I said Odokwe. He said, that's the nickname we knew with now. But Oba Oninoja, his own nickname is that he's a medical director. He belongs to Olarewaju Hospital. Another nickname is that he's a lecturer with the UITH Ilorin. He's a consultant to NDLA and so many other agencies. We have a very, very educated Kábíyèsí. Associate professor, yes. A professor very soon. Okay, a professor very soon. Is it the only is the OGS Founders Day? There's a set, I think it's 1979 set. They call themselves Pacesetters set or something. I don't know what they are presenting, but they say they're Pacesetters. And in 79, I'm going to present. I don't know what I'm presenting. I'm presenting. And this you know, they said we want to organize a dinner for all of our primary school students and such. And they were saying, you were so selective. Even the president of Ogsosa could not bring his wife. And even every set you have to produce maybe 5. But vehemently, people said no, we have to dinner. Eventually, the gate was open for all members of 1979 Pacesetters set. I don't know what they are presenting. If you ask somebody on Pacesetters, what do you call 1975 set? It is on this note I want to invite the second lecturer for today. He belongs to the wonderful entire family that was setting the pace-setting family, like I told you the other time, that produced more than this 7 or 8 or 11, somebody said. So two of them are here. One belongs to 1988 set, and we have my most respected professor is also here. Please, can you kind of feet as I read the citation to speak to Professor Afal Ijaya is a development economist, poverty analyst, public policy analyst, and a strategic planner at the Department of Economics, University of Learning. Professor Ijaya was born in Jos in 1961 and had his primary education and secondary school education in the same Jos and Ofa. He also had his first and second degrees in economics at the University of Jos and has his PhD in economics at the University at Danfodio Sokoto. Professor Ijaya joined the services of the University of Learning in 1997 from the Federal Polytechnic as an assistant lecturer from where he grew up to become Professor of Economics in 2014. Since joining the university, Professor Ijaya has served in different capacities as an examination officer, research coordinator, course advisor, and head of the Department of Economics at the University of Learning. Professor Ijaya had also served as a member of the Faculty of Social Sciences Examination and Practice Committee, Secretary of the Faculty Welfare, and Chairman of the Faculty Welfare Fund Committee, Coordinator of the Federal of Business and Social Sciences. Professor Ijaya is also the coordinator of the Nigerian University's Research and Development Fair, Editor-in-Chief, Ilorin Journal of Economics Policy, coordinator of the Department of Economics Postgraduate Program, representative of the Faculty of Social Sciences at the Center for the International Education, Faculty Seminar Coordinator, Faculty of Social Sciences, representative at the Business Committee of the Senate, member of the University Library and Publication Committee, member of the University Committee on the review of the 2009-2013 University calendar, member of the University of Learning Development Committee, member of the University Senate, Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Chairman University of Learning Sports Council, and the Director of University of Learning Business School. After the University of Ilorin, Professor Ijaya has served as a special assistant to the project coordinator, policy analyst, and research project. National Assembly, Abuja, Nigeria, member National Universities Commission, NUC, Administration Team, member of our Economic Development Committee, and member of our Industrial Trust Fund. Professor Ijaya has more than 100 publications to his credit in national and international journals and books. Professor Ijaya was and is still a public affairs analyst and consultant to some national and international institutions and organizations that include some media houses, the Kwara State Planning Commission, in collaboration with the Institute Health Development Program, development goals, and also policy analyst and research project of the National Assembly of Nigeria, among others. In 2007, Professor Ijaya, jointly with Professor S.L. Adeyemi and Professor B.L. Ijaya, was among the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO Award winners of a research grant on poverty and human rights. Professor Ijaya hobbies include playing and watching football, walking and reading. His love for football was because he was once a professional footballer, having played for the following football clubs in Nigeria from the 1970s to the late 1980s. He played for Mighty Jets, the popular Mighty Jets of Jos. Started at Jos International Previous Football Club, all in Jos, and Sparks Water Corporation and Boras Bombers Football Club in Ilorin, and Alumni Football FC in Ofa. Professor Ijaya was also a junior international, having represented Nigeria in the under-19 football competition with the youth sports of Nigeria, known as Youth Form, in Texas and also Georgia in the USA. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Ijaya is married with 4 children. I present to you Professor Ijaya. Prof, I don't have to write anything for you before you know when to leave the podium. Thank you very much, sir.